Talk about when you're putting together a show with whatever the artist is, you know, that relationship between their pay, ticket price, ticket service charges, and all that.
Well, I tried to maintain most of my relationships with managers. There was competition in Los Angeles, so there were multiple promoters. So an agent was going to call every promoter and tell each promoter what the last guy had offered. You know, well, he's offering $7,500 at a $7.50 ticket. So I tried to develop my relationships with the managers. And what I talked to them about was, you never want to come into this town and be embarrassed. You only want to come into this town and sell out. So we're going to pick the right building first, then the right ticket price. And then I'll talk to your agent, because then it's just arithmetic at that point. Yeah. Now there's no more conversations about bidding it up or bidding it up, because the managers, literally, I was their eyes and ears in a market that could be 3,000 miles away from where they lived. And literally, they got their information from reading tip sheets and talking to their concert promoters, because we lived on the street.
That was the smart managers. Right. As you and I know, you know, there were some that weren't quite so savvy, that were only ever interested in the guarantee. Right. How did you deal with managers like that when the numbers just didn't add up?
They ended up not being on my hit list.
So you said no.
Yeah. Yeah. And some people were just too difficult to deal with, and it was a waste of my time. Yeah. It really was. I could get more done working with people that agreed with my philosophy than trying to convince someone who was only interested in the money. Because that winds up being short-term thinking at the end of the day, and really does. And speaking now as a former manager, schooled in the arithmetic of the concert business, for the managers out there that are watching, or the artists that think it's just about your guarantee and forget that there's a connection between ticket price and people's willingness or ability to pay that ticket price and how many people you're going to draw, you're making a big, big mistake. I got a call from Frank Barcelona in New York. And he said, if you can get me $125,000 by tomorrow, you're my new promoter in LA. Well, that was like, oh my God. So I mortgaged my house.